Skylights and chimneys. When applying your roof kit white reinforced membrane to a roof with a skylight or chimney, start by marking 3 inches out from the edge. As a reference, you can use the 3-inch seam tape when making your marks around the edges. Use a ruler or straight edge to make a clearly defined line around the edges. Measure the dimensions of the skylight, remembering to add 3 inches to the height to accommodate the seaming area. Then cut the membrane to these dimensions. You will need to make a 3-inch cut at any corner to allow the membrane to wrap properly. Then, position the membrane around the skylight to ensure that you measured correctly, as shown here. Apply roof kit seam primer to the 3-inch area around the skylight and the bottom 3 inches of the piece of membrane you previously cut. With a small roller or 3-inch brush, apply roof kit white membrane bonding adhesive to the back of the piece of membrane, taking care not to apply adhesive in the 3-inch area where you just applied the primer. Then apply adhesive to the walls of the skylight or chimney, as shown here. Once the seam primer has thoroughly dried to the touch, apply roof kit white membrane seam tape in the 3-inch area previously marked. Use a seam roller to ensure the tape is secured to the membrane. Now, gently adhere the membrane to the wall, taking care to line up the edges. Using a blunt instrument, make a defined crease at the base and use a seam roller to secure the membrane to the walls. Repeat this process for all sides of the skylight or chimney. Remove the release paper from the seam tape and use a blunt edge again to ensure a defined crease. Secure the top flap to the seam tape and use a seam roller. If you notice a pinhole at the corner after the flashing has been taped down, simply inject roof kit white caulk in the space and then smooth using your finger or scrap paper. Apply seam primer to the corner, as shown here, and allow to dry. Using a roof kit white 8-inch corner patch, peel 1/4 of the release paper back and apply to one side of the skylight. Use a blunt edge to crease, then secure using a seam roller. Remove the next 1/4 of the release paper and fold the 8-inch corner patch around to the other side of the skylight. Use a seam roller to secure. Next, remove the bottom half of the release paper. Starting in the middle of the 8-inch corner patch, carefully fold the flap down and secure it to the roof membrane. Use a seam roller to secure the corner, and then use roof kit white caulk to finish the edges.